Hi, on behalf of the Seattle Colleges District, we are presenting a number of tutorials in video and PDF format to help you successfully access, navigate, and use the brand new PeopleSoft ctcLink system that is coming our way. I want to take just a couple of minutes and give you a brief introduction, an overview of some things that you'll see in this system. It's replacing many systems that we currently use. Instructor Briefcase, time and leave reporting, earnings history are a few things that are going to be replaced. This change is taking place February 22nd, 2021. You used IBC at the beginning of winter quarter to get your roster. At the end of the quarter, you're going to use ctcLink to report your grades. So the change happens right at the middle of the quarter. The main benefit is uniformity across the state because this system is going to be in every community and technical college statewide. If you are a student, that means moving from college to college is much easier. If you're an adjunct, it means that navigating the system at each college is going to be uniform because it's going to be the same system. You'll have the same employee number, or EMPLID, employee ID. Our faculty training is going to focus on faculty-specific applications. We're not going to talk about TLR. We're not going to talk about travel expenses. That's all HR stuff. We're going to talk about grading. We're going to talk about rosters. We're going to talk about class schedule. So that's the kind of faculty-specific stuff is what we're going to focus on. So first you would sign in. If you have not yet signed in, then I recommend that you watch the tutorial or read the tutorial PDF on how to access your account for the very first time and retrieve your EMPLID number and set up your password and all that stuff. So once you sign in, you're going to come to this page, and it may have a number of tiles. If, for instance, I mentioned adjuncts. If you're working at 2 or 3 different schools or more, hopefully not, but if more, then you're going to have a tile for each one of those schools. Now, you may see more or less tiles depending on your role or roles at different schools, but you'll click on the one that's appropriate to you. I would click on South Seattle College, and it will take you to the gateway. Now, this gateway, there's a couple of things I want to point out. The pillars in the applications right here, and I'm circling this with my cursor instead of using animations because I like simple. I've got a simple mind, and people that know me will attest to the fact that, yes, I have a simple mind. These are your pillars and your applications, and some of these are replicated across the top. Now, depending on your job at the college and your level of responsibility, you may have more or less tiles. You notice Canvas is here. It just is a link to the Canvas system. ctcLink is not going to replace Canvas. Okay, there is just a link here for your convenience. The other thing I want to point out is right here, there is a link to the CTC training website. If you really want to, if you're a self-help type that you really want to figure this out by yourself, that's the place you want to go. It's easy to get lost there. There's a lot of information there. So not necessarily promoting it, but I do want to point out that it is there for your as a reference for you. Okay, so once you click, let's say that you click Faculty Center right here, it will take you to an application start page. Now this start page has a lot of different stuff. These are the different components listed here on the left. You notice there's a pattern on the left. My schedule is selected, and whatever you have selected on this side shows up on the right side. So the components are in the left-hand column. The selected component is displayed in the right-hand column. If you select class roster, then your class roster comes up. And notice there's a lot more information in this system than you would find in Instructor Briefcase, for instance. So, there is a lot of stuff to learn here. We want to help you be successful, and that's why we are taking the time to produce these training tutorials. But it is doable. It is doable. There are other colleges have already switched over, and they're making it, and I'm confident that you will too. Thank you for your time.